So, welcome to clickseminars.live 2. We're interviewing some of our speakers to give you some idea of what we're going to be presenting to you in October 2020. So today I'm speaking to Darren Winters. Welcome, Darren. Thanks for joining me.
Hi, Joe. Thanks for having me on.
Lovely. So start by telling us a bit about what you do.
Yeah, so my expertise, I guess, is trading and investing in the stock market, the Forex markets. And after having a lot of success myself, became a multi-millionaire. I now have taught other people how to do this, how to learn these strategies and how to get really good at it.
Brilliant. That's great to hear. So what specifically will you be sharing with us at Click Seminars Live 2?
Yeah, so in this training session I'm going to be sharing with you, I have three very good strategies, three of my favorite strategies that anyone could use, even if you're a complete beginner, new to this, or an experienced investor. Nice and simple, take about an hour a week to do. And in the training session, I'm going to be showing you exactly step by step how to do them. I'm going to show real examples. I'm going to show you exactly how to use them. Just going to give you some of my favorite stuff so you can get started and start getting some income from this.
Mm-hmm. It's great to hear as well that it doesn't sound like it's going to take up absolutely tons of time. So really, really good to hear that. It sounds, I was going to say simple. It can't be simple, can it? Is it simple?
Well, I don't know. It's like a lot of things. Once you know how to do it, it's simple. It's just trying to work out what is the good stuff, what works. And I know when I was learning all of this initially, I was on the internet trying to learn things, research things. I read loads of books. I went on loads of training courses. And the thing is, you don't know what actually works and what doesn't work until you go through the whole pain of the trial and error. So in this training session that I'm going to be holding, it's really the shortcut. It's saying you don't have to do years of research yourself. I've done it. I've worked out what actually works. And that's what I'm giving you. So it's the smart way to learn how to invest properly. And as I said, tried and tested. Yeah. I've been investing for 20 years now. In the first few years, became a multi-millionaire. And I've taught many people how to do this now. So I know how to do it. I know how to teach it. And yeah, just want to share some really great stuff, which I think during this whole lockdown and what was going on with Corona, people started to realize that they can't rely on a job or a boss or they can't rely on much actually. But the one thing that's been working really well is, if you know the right strategies, is investing in the market, stock market, Forex markets.
Mm-hmm. So it's really good to have somebody who is telling us that, you know, this stuff works and that you've been there yourself and you've found the success from that. And also that you're sort of creating that opportunity for people to sort of shortcut some of that learning that you had to go through. What sort of people need to come to your session? Who would you encourage to be there?
Yeah, I would say, well, really anyone who wants to get an income. An extra income can be a second income, and build their wealth and do it in a way that you can do this from home. So you don't have to, if in case you need to be at home, you'll have an opportunity to be able to get an income and grow your wealth. And it can literally be anyone, complete beginners, experienced investors. And I would say with everything, all this craziness that's happening in the world right now, it's a skill that everybody should learn. Everybody should know this, because if there is a recession, if the markets are crashing, it's actually even easier to make money in the markets when all this chaos is going on around the world. So great skill to learn. And the thing is, you learn it once, you learn a couple of good strategies, and then you have that skill forever. They still work. Like some of the strategies that I use now, I've been using 10 years ago, 15 years ago. They work just as well. So you learn it once, you have a way to get an income and make money for the rest of your life, which is just gives people a massive peace of mind, I guess, that you have that security there.
Yes, and you're saying, you know, that contrary to what a lot of people are thinking at the moment, that actually what is going on around us at the moment, 2020 being the very strange year that it is, that actually that doesn't mean that this doesn't work. I mean, a lot of people at the beginning were concerned about the markets and so on. I guess people who don't really understand them, me being one of them.
Yeah.
Why is it not a problem? Why is there still a real opportunity?
I mean, as I said, right now and over the last few months, it's been working even better than ever before.
Wow.
Because what tends to happen is when there's lots of big news, I guess, going on, there tends to be a lot of movement in the markets, and more movement, the more money you can make. And it's just been huge opportunities to grab big profits. And it will continue, and when everything calms down, it will still be extremely good, but kind of back to how it was.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think, well, I should say right now, I'm excited about this, and all of my team are. This is probably the biggest opportunity ever in our lifetimes to be making money in the stock market because of what's been going on right now.
Right.
We've kind of been waiting for this moment for like 12 years. Now, of course, we didn't know it was going to be Corona that kicked all of this off. It could have been anything, but about every 12 years, there's a big stock market crash, and then there's a huge bounce back up. And what we've seen is we saw a big market crash, a bounce back up, and you might now get another big crash down. Whatever happens, it's just really, I would say, a once in a lifetime opportunity. If anyone was thinking, hey, maybe I should learn a little bit about trading, investing, you've chosen the best time possible. So I would say, whatever you've got going on in your life, cancel it and get on this training session. It really is incredible timing, I'd say, to be doing this training.
Yes, absolutely. And I love the fact that you said that you were fundamentally teaching 3 strategies. Quite often when we're thinking about this sort of topic, it just feels really overwhelming. It feels like it's too complicated and be too hard to sort of understand. The fact that you're even starting by saying it's just 3 strategies, I think is really motivational for people thinking about whether it's worth coming along or not. So you're not going to scare them, are you?
No, is the quick answer. No. I mean, a good point. I've seen a lot of people who are trying to explain investing, and they just do it in such a complicated way that at the end of it, you're thinking, what on earth? I didn't follow that. But part of what I do is I actually teach a free training course for children. Free for children to come on it. It's an investing training course. So I've got used to teaching 10-year-old kids how to do this. And if you can teach a 10-year-old kid how to do it, you kind of simplify things. And I've now, the way I teach is very easy, very clear. And I often have a lot of people at the end of the training saying to me, wow, that's the first time I've actually understood investing in the markets.
Yeah.
You'll definitely get it. Wherever you're at now, you'll understand at the end of the session. Yeah,
that's really good to know. So if we're just thinking in general terms about online marketing, as obviously the whole Click Seminars event, covers a whole range of opportunities to create businesses online. What do you think is really important for people thinking about starting any business online? What would you say?
Yeah, I'd say the main criteria for doing something online to get an income, grow your wealth, is how much time is it going to take? Do I have to be there at a certain time? Because I know some businesses, even some investment strategies, people say, hey, you've got to be here at 3 o'clock on a Friday afternoon. I hate that stuff. I don't want my lifestyle restricted. So time involved, if you have to be somewhere at a specific time. And also, does it rely on other people? Does it rely on other products? Does it rely on other things? The nice thing about investing is, or at least the way I teach it, the strategies I teach is, first of all, it takes very little time, literally 1 hour a week. When I tell people that, they go, really? Is it 1 hour a week? It's like, yeah, seriously, 1 hour a week. That's all I spend doing this. Yeah. And that can be any hour you want. It can be in the evenings, the weekends, you've got a job, you can do this alongside or a business. And yeah, anytime you want. And it doesn't rely on anyone. You don't have to find products to sell. You don't have to build databases. You don't have to email people. You don't have to do anything that relies on anyone else. It's just you learn a strategy, you get good at it. That's it. You're in control, which in life, I always like to be in control and not having to rely on all these other things going on. So yeah, and it's really, really nice thing to, as I said, you master it once, you have that skill forever, and it will give you the freedom to do what you want with your life.
Yeah. Oh,
Go
go.
on.
No, I was going to say that we're actually from an international team at Click Seminars. We're both in the UK, and you were telling me that actually you've been not in the UK for the last few weeks. And I guess being able to do what you like and go to other places and do whatever is all part of that online marketing lifestyle for you, especially with your 1 hour a week, 1 hour a day. Oh, I just made it far too easy. 1 hour a day.
It's actually 1 hour a week.
Oh, you did say a week. Oh.
Yeah, you were correct. Yeah. It's actually 1 hour a week.
I got back into that sort of, it must be more difficult than that, and made it 1 hour a day. So yeah, 1 hour a week, even better.
Yeah, I as you said, I just came back from a 5 weeks vacation, 5 weeks holiday, which, yeah, I just had to find my hour a week and I was good to go. So
yeah. Oh wow, that does sound very motivational. So if you're watching this and thinking, do I need to be there? It sounds to me like you do. So looking forward to that. Any final words that you can give so people remember you and remember to come?
Yeah, I would say really just right now, as I said earlier, is the once in a lifetime opportunity that people in investing, you've all been waiting for this time, and you just happen to be watching this video right now at the perfect time probably ever. So I'd say whatever you're doing, this is it. And as I said, if you want to learn this, I've got really, really clear, simple way to teach it. Anyone can do this. You're going to get 3 incredible strategies that you'll be able to use straight away. So, I mean, it's going to be short training session, but very powerful, very good content. I just say, whatever you do, make sure you're there. It's going to be a great, great session.
Brilliant. That's so compelling. Thank you, Darren. I'm sure everyone's going to be flocking to your session now from what you've just told us. I certainly will be. So thank you.
Great. Well, thanks, Joe.